General Frex Valcor had commanded armies for over 2 centuries. He had crushed rebellions before they began, broken fortified worlds in days, and watched entire species kneel after witnessing his fleets in orbit. He knew war. He understood fear, morale, logistics, and the predictable limits of soldiers, which was why the battlefield before him made no sense. Through the armored viewport of his command walker, Frex watched human infantry advance through a storm of plasma fire that should have reduced them to ash. They did not run. They did not scatter. They advanced. Increase bombardment, Frex ordered sharply. They are overextended. His officers complied instantly. Heavy plasma artillery rained down, turning the ground into molten glass. Sensor feed confirmed direct hits. And still, the humans came. They are regrouping, an aide reported, disbelief creeping into his voice. They are adapting their formations in real time. Frex's mandibles tightened. Impossible. Most species broke under sustained fire. Even elite units relied on rigid doctrine, predictable responses. Humans did not. Their squad split, merged, flanked, and reappeared in ways that defied every known tactical model. Who trained these soldiers? Frex demanded. No record, General. The intelligence officer replied. Their military structure is decentralized. Authority shifts fluidly between units. Frex watched as a human squad lost its leader to an energy blast, only for another soldier to step forward instantly, continuing the advance without hesitation or confusion. No pause, no panic, no loss of momentum. They don't fear death, Frex murmured. Correction, the officer said quietly. They acknowledge it, and proceed anyway. That unsettled him more than fearlessness ever could. The humans reached the first offensive line faster than projections allowed. Close quarters combat erupted. Frex expected chaos. Instead, he witnessed coordination bordering on instinct. Humans fought as individuals, each thinking, adapting, improvising, yet somehow moved as a unified force. When one fell, another covered the gap. When weapons failed, they used tools, debris, even their own bodies to complete objectives. One human soldier, wounded and bleeding, dragged himself forward to disable a shield generator manually, allowing his unit to advance. He did not shout. He did not hesitate. He finished the task and collapsed. Frex felt something cold settle in his core. These are not conscripts, he said slowly. They are not indoctrinated warriors. Then what are they? An aide asked. Frex didn't answer immediately. The humans breached the second line. Artillery failed. Air support was neutralized by portable launchers wielded with terrifying precision. Human communications were constant but efficient. Short bursts, coded language, adaptive commands. They weren't reacting. They were learning. Each engagement made them more dangerous. General, the intelligence officer said, voice strained, our simulations are failing. Their behavior deviates every time we update the model. Frex watched as a human unit used a fallen enemy walker as mobile cover, advancing beneath it while returning fire. They are not following doctrine, he realized aloud. They are following intent. A concept alien to most militaries. Intent meant understanding the goal deeply enough that orders were unnecessary. It meant trust. It meant autonomy. The humans reached the command perimeter far sooner than anticipated. Frex issued a full retreat order, something he had not done in decades. Too late. Human soldiers breached the command center with controlled violence. Precision shots disabled systems. Flash charges disoriented defenders without unnecessary casualties. Frex stood as they entered. A human officer approached, weapon lowered but ready. It's over, she said calmly. Your troops are withdrawing. We suggest you do the same. Frex studied her, dust-covered, exhausted, eyes sharp with awareness. What are you? He asked. She considered the question. Soldiers. No, Threx replied. I know soldiers. I've defeated them for centuries. You are something else. The officer tilted her head slightly. We train differently. How? He demanded. She answered without arrogance. We train to think, to adapt, to survive chaos. Orders matter, but understanding matters more. Threx let out a slow breath. In all his years, no army had impressed him like this. No army had frightened him. The humans secured the field within hours. They didn't celebrate. They checked casualties, both theirs and his. Medics moved among the wounded, even enemy wounded. That, more than the combat, unsettled Threx deeply. You won, he said as he was escorted out. Why show mercy? The human officer met his gaze. Because we didn't come to exterminate you. We came to stop you. Threx looked back at the battlefield, his once proud army in retreat, his strategies rendered obsolete. History would record this day carefully, not as a defeat, but as a revelation. Later, in his report to the High Command, Threx wrote a single line that would circulate through every military academy in the galaxy. Human soldiers are unlike anything in history. They do not fight to prove dominance. They fight to finish the mission, no matter the cost. And from that day forward, alien generals updated their doctrines, because they had learned something terrifying. Humanity did not produce perfect soldiers. They produced adaptable ones. And that made all the difference.